In-N-Out is tweaking ingredients in its menu items, falling in line with a nationwide push to remove synthetic dyes from the food we eat. CBS 8's Esmeralda Perez is in studio tonight with a look at what they've already swapped out and the changes that are still to come. Esmeralda?
Well, Carlo, In-N-Out Burger has made changes to their ingredients over the past decade, swapping out what goes into their drinks, burgers, and sides. Now, these changes align with the efforts by the Food and Drug Administration to remove synthetic dyes from the food supply.
Burger buns to milkshakes, In-N-Out has been updating its ingredients. The buns have calcium propionates with natural enzymes, and they've removed cottonseed oil. And those pickles, chilies, and spread, instead of yellow 5, they're using turmeric. I asked customers leaving the restaurant if they noticed any of the changes.
I didn't. We said it tasted better than ever today, so maybe that had something to do with it.
No, I didn't, but maybe had I known, I'd have been, kind of looking for a change.
Chocolate syrup and hot cocoa now contain natural flavors instead of artificial ones. The chain also introduced a healthier beverage sweetener option by replacing sucralose and saccharin sweetener packets with stevia leaf extract and added a non-dairy oat milk creamer.
It makes us really happy, especially because we have Christopher, our son, who's 2. We love eating here just because it's such an easy meal for him. So the fact that they're making it healthier makes us happier to eat there.
This comes as the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, along with the FDA, announced plans to phase out petroleum-based synthetic dyes from our food supply. The FDA is setting a national standard and timeline for food companies to switch to more natural alternatives, and they're working with the industry to get rid of the remaining synthetic dyes like red 40, yellow 5, and green 3. A past report by the State Environmental Protection Agency's Office of Environmental Health Hazard Assessment linked consumption of synthetic food dyes to possible hyperactivity and other neurobehavioral effects in children.
Well, as long as it's going to improve my health and the health of everyone who eats here, I'm all for it.
Now, In-N-Out says they are researching a higher quality oil for their fries.
Reactions seem to be positive out there. So when it comes to these dyes, what else is the FDA doing?
Well, right now, the FDA is doing several things, but one thing to point out is the push for research. They are partnering with the National Institutes of Health to figure out how food additives impact children's health and development. Carlos, so
something a lot of people want to see happen. Esmeralda Perez, thank you.
At the line at Chick-fil-A, 3 lines starting at 10:30 in the morning, and I stayed there for an hour. It never let up. I said, ain't no way in hell that a chicken sandwich tastes that good. So I said, let me see. I wonder what they're putting in it. And I started doing the research right at the time that you remember, in the hood, there was this argument, Popeyes versus Chick-fil-A, and everybody was going back and forth. And you seen people at Popeyes, man got shot. The man shot somebody because they didn't have no more chicken sandwiches left. I said, this ain't no regular chicken sandwiches. So I went and the Popeyes chicken sandwich. Come to find out, they have over 40 ingredients in the Popeyes chicken sandwich. 32 of them were man-made chemicals. I said, well, let's see what Chick-fil-A has. Over 50 chemicals in the chicken sandwich. Over 40 of them were man-made chemicals. I said, so hell, this is a dope sandwich. So they really are flipping birds over there. Because there's no way in the world to justify. So whenever I seen that, I said it in a message, and someone took the clip of it and then went on the website of Chick-fil-A, had it broke down where they were clicking on it, showing all of the ingredients and these chemicals that were in it. Do you know the next day, Chick-fil-A took that down off their website? But now you can't find the ingredients to the Chick-fil-A sandwich or the Popeyes chicken sandwich, because they don't want you to know that they're drugging you, that they're doping you, that they have you wanting the food not for nutritional value, but because you become addicted by the MSG and the other chemicals that they've inserted in.
So you want to see my hamburger? It's in a box in my closet. This is the sack that it came in, and it was advertising a NASCAR race in 1996. So this dates the hamburger in its sack to 24 years old now. The French fries, look like they maybe could have fallen under your seat a month or so ago. They've never rotted or decayed. The hamburger itself, the bread has never molded. The meat has never rotted. It's never even broken. It's completely intact. So, 24-year-old hamburger. Not sure what would happen if you ate it, though.
All right, y'all. What is it gonna take? What is it gonna take for us to listen? I'm like sick to my stomach, okay? I've heard the rumors and I still am guilty of it, taking my kids to go eat at McDonald's, but today took my girls to go get their normal Happy Meals and got a 10-piece for my 6-year-old, and she bit down into one of her chicken nuggets and she says that, she hurt her teeth. And so I'm looking at it and I pull this out. She pulls this out. She hands it to me, Kay. And I'm freaking out. Baby, where's your tooth? What happened? How'd you lose a tooth? How did you lose a tooth in your chicken nuggets? It's not her tooth, y'all. This is not my baby's tooth. But this is a baby's tooth. This was someone's baby's tooth. This is disgusting, and this is what we're eating. This is what we're feeding our kids. This is a human tooth. This is a baby tooth, and I say baby no more than 6 years old. This is a tooth. Y'all, this is a baby tooth, and we're eating this shit. And you motherfuckers are still gonna go continue to eat from there.